Who's Kaiser Soze?
There is no Kaiser Soze.
You're quite hostile.
I got a right to be hostile.
The Gracies started most matches on their feet. You start on your behind. The Gracies used to train learning how to avoid punches. Most of you don't even strike. The Gracies would learn how to avoid bare knuckle blows, how to absorb and avoid and ride with bare knuckle blows, get into that full body lock they're so famous for, right? With the right lead forward, left lead forward, whichever one, depending on which one, how the man was standing, right? You don't do that. Most of you don't even strike, and you're talking.
Sport Jiu-Jitsu has become such an emphasis for a lot of people. You have two guys who have no consideration for a street fight, no consideration for punch protection, who are grappling each other. And when there's no punching, there's millions of things that can happen based on gis and lapels and grab and twist and crazy different guards that are not street applicable, but they're very sport. So most of the ridiculous growth has been in the sportive realm because there's no limit in terms of keeping it real. You don't have to worry about keeping it real. Just grapple. And that's fine. And that's very fun, and there's a lot to learn there, and it's beautiful. But my concern is that if that sport growth continues and people don't remember that that is different than street, it's not the same. People learning sport are being confused in thinking that they're getting ready for a fight, but they're not. It's possible today in your sport, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world, that you get a purple belt or more and go out in a fight and get beat up. How? Sport Jiu-Jitsu, the distance of a sport Jiu-Jitsu match is different than the distance of a street fight. In sport Jiu-Jitsu, you can be in butterfly guard, grabbing some sleeves. If you do that in a street fight, you get knocked out. In a street fight, you have to close the distance, and you have to manage the distance more effectively between you and the bad guy, because in a street fight, the only thing that matters is distance management for punch protection. You see Royce in the original UFC, he's like this. Why was he doing this? Distance management. He was measuring stick. He wasn't trying to punch anybody. He was trying to say how far he is so that he knew when it's time to clinch. And once he clinches and goes to the ground, what does he do? He stays so close. How long? As long as it takes. Just like a snake. Before you know it, boom. But learning sport Jiu-Jitsu does not prepare you for that. It's totally different. That's my concern with the growth of the tree.